Hey there, I'm Scottish182 here, and it's getting kind of later here, but yeah, I need to make a request of the clan on 3 things, and then there'll be a little update on some stuff I recently got, which I just can't be asked to do a Warriors acquisition on because, yeah, they don't really need a Warriors acquisition on them. The first thing I would like to make a request, I would like to make a request if anyone could supply me with a link to a free webcam recording software that records in HD. The one I'm using at the moment is having some issues, especially with a slight delay in some instances at the start of the recording. Not audio delay, more visual delay. I don't have to edit it because it's barely noticeable, but yeah, I just need to make a request. If anyone could link me to one, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Free or reasonably cheap. That out of the way. And the main aspect of this video is the second one, which is I'm thinking about starting a new series of videos that I might either do weekly or every other week, and that series is a news series. I'm thinking about calling it The Warriors Geeky News, TWGN. And what will that entail? Well, let me explain what it is. It's basically a little series I want to start where I talk about some geeky news, primarily in gaming, but I will maybe throw in a wee bit of TV and movie news here or there that I want to talk about or you'd want me to talk about. And that's the main thing. I want to make this series a very interactive series with the comments. And also from you, the clan. I want you to, if you can, as I can't do this unless I get news, and as there is some news that I don't learn about or I don't think is worth covering. However, that's where yous come in. I want yous to send me links to articles, videos, trailers, whatever, about what you want me to talk about. What do yous want me to talk? This show will primarily be a clan-centric, clan-centric series. You supply the articles that you want me to talk about. If there's a specific news segment that you want me to talk about geeky stuff, like maybe a TV series like the Shield TV series by Joss Whedon, superhero movies, gaming news you want me to talk about, certain movie news you might want me to talk about, contact me via Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. You can do any one of them. Always linked in the description of my Facebook page and Twitter page. And you just say, hey Warrior, could you talk about blah 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 blah? And if you could, please send me a link to the article that you found in, or the video that you found in, a trailer. I did tweet and Facebook this as well, asking news things that you want me to talk about. And there was a couple ones that was like people want me to talk about the Bungie's new game. I will be talking about that. The Assassin's Creed 3 DLC and a little bit iffy thing with it. And also the Sony stream tomorrow on the 20th. I will be discussing that in the first installment of the Warriors Geeky News. I will be talking about that as much as I want. And yeah, that's probably going to be the first episode of the Warriors Geeky News. But that all depends. That all depends, like, unless some of you link me to other articles. So don't hesitate to send me articles that you think I might find interesting and I might want to talk about. It can be on any geeky related subject, movies, games, superheroes, TV series. Primarily it will be gaming though. That's my main centric focus, and if I find an article that I want to talk about, I will talk about it. And I just want to say this right now, that if you supply me with the link, like say clan member Alex the Hunted popped in my head, or Gamer MD, or Charles, or Al, or Ability, any of them send me a link to an article, I will put there, I will say the such and such information was supplied by Gamer MD, or Alex, or Ability, or any clan member. You will get a shout out in the video if you supply me with an article that I think is worth discussing, or I think would be worth informing the clan about. So that's primarily what's going to be used. Will get a shout if, unless like multiple people send me the stuff that says in multiple minutes, depending on, like, if 20 people send me, I'm not going to list off 20 people's names, but I will say blah blah. I will say a large amount of the clan set information. So that's primarily what I want to ask you, is to make this new thing work, make this new series work. I need your help. I need your input. I need you to send me the news you think I might find interesting and might want to talk about with you. As I said, if you want me to talk about, say some news comes out about a new superhero movie coming out next year, and there's been a weird casting with it, and you want me to talk about it. If I think it's interesting enough and I find it relevant enough, I will talk about it in the Warriors Geeky News. Same with gaming, but as I say, if I find an article that I find interesting, I will add it into the Warriors Geeky News. Now, how long will these videos be? I will try and restrict the length down to maybe 20 minutes, but it all depends on the articles and whether or not I think they are worth discussion. Some articles might want to talk about it, and of course, I will be putting timestamps in the description if you just want to skip to the next article. So don't worry about that. If there's four things I'm talking about, and you just want to get to say I'm talking about the next Batman film, you don't want to know about that. You want to know about the next segment, which is the PS4 will now hook up to your toilet. So you want me to talk about that. So you just want to hear my opinion on that. I'll have a timestamp that will link you straight to that time point where the video starts, so you can just go straight to that point and watch it. Okay, that's how I'm going to be doing that series. So I need your input. I really need you to send me the stuff you want me to talk about. That's primarily what I need your help with, because if I don't find news interesting enough to talk about, I can't do it. So hopefully, if all goes according to plan, the first episode of the Warriors Geeky News should be out tomorrow, not that long after the segment with Sony. So don't worry about that. After the Sony live stream, I will take notes, I will talk about it, I will give my honest opinion on it, and I will inform you of the news, giving you my opinionated opinion on it. And maybe in the future we may have a few guests on here or there, depending on if anything goes well. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So for those who, I do know I kind of rambled there, but I'll try and make it straightforward. This is a quick recap. New series, the Warriors Geeky News. I will talk about geeky stuff. Geeky news, movies, TV series, games. Primarily games though. Where I get my information, I will talk about stuff that I find interesting, and also from yous. You supply me. You all you have to do is send me the link to the article, video, or whatever you want me to talk about, and you will get a shout out in the video if you send me the information and article that I deem worthy enough to talk about. So that's how that's going to work, and I need yous to send me information. So that's it. So let me know if you like the sound of this idea, and as it is, I need your input. I think this is doomed to fail if I don't get your input. So you can send me any news you think is worthy of being on the Warriors Geeky News. Okay. Final last thing is what I'd show you. I picked up 3 PC games today. Not really worth doing a Warriors acquisition on, but 2 of them, no surprise, I've said it in the past, I've wanted to pick these up for PC for absolute yonks, is Dragon Age and Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. I already have them on console and I've completed them at least 4 or 5 times each. Probably Dragon Age Origins might be 5. But I've always wanted to get them on PC because of the mods, and also because the PC is the platform that they were made for, and also is the superior versions. It's mostly because of the mods. I really love the look of some of them. I'm not gonna lie, they all look awesome. And if you could recommend any good mods, that would be really helpful. But yeah, I finally got them on PC, and I am going to play them probably again. I'm going to, right now, Dragon Age is a 10 gig install, so it's going to be a massive install. I was going to buy them on Steam, but there was a deal on my local game shop, 3 games for a tenner, so can't say no to that. And these 2 were in there, picked them up, bargain. And I will probably end up replaying these games again. And I also picked up this game, Alice Madness Returns. I will be reviewing it because once I beat it, I'm going to take my time with it. It's a game I have been interested in because I always love it when someone takes something that is known from our childhood and warps it in a weird way, like majorly warps it. I'm not a big fan of Tim Burton, I'm going to tell you that right now before anyone goes crazy, but I do like his style in which he takes a very well-known fairy tale or story and warps it in a way. That's why I picked this up. And also it looks kind of creepy, and I like that. I might do a streaming of it, I might play it, I might maybe consider doing an LP of it. I don't know yet. I'll have a think. As it is, I need to find a good software that records on PC that is reasonably cheap, so I might go with Fraps. I'm not just sure yet. But yeah, just wanted to show you that, and I love these games. And I may as well try this to see what happens. Like Jessica Chobot got in Mass Effect 3 for it, so there. I licked both the games BioWare. Let me in Dragon Age 3. I licked them both at the same time. Okay? You? Okay. Season Dragon Age 3. But yeah, I picked these up. I just had to show you these. I also picked up another anime. I know I'm fucking stupid, but to next. Use oops shit. If you saw a while ago in the Warriors Acquisition, I picked up this anime, Appleseed Ex Machinima. Turns out that's a sequel. That's the first one, Appleseed. This is actually the first film, and unfortunately, I'm not one. I prefer to watch an entire series. Like I prefer to watch the first movie before I watch the second film. So I'm lumping these two into one anime. So that's also an update. It's tied again, you guys and girls of the clan. For those who don't know, my 700 subscriber goal is 700 subscribers by April 13th to 6. Oh shit. I almost fell on my face. But yeah, for those who don't know, I have a subscriber goal for 700 subscribers by the 13th of April of this year. That's just over a month away now. And if we hit it, I will be either reviewing all of the Star Trek films or all the animes I own. Yes, all of them. I own a fuck ton. And as I say, at the moment it's still tied. It's literally 10 to Star Trek, 10 to anime. So I need your input, clan. I need you to vote. I need you to vote if you haven't voted already. Please, if you haven't voted, vote. I need to make sure that this is an even, fair vote. And so far it is 10-10. Also, thank you so much. We've actually just hit 688 subscribers yesterday. Thank you so much. We are 12 away from our goal. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you again, and as much as I have and continue will thank you. So it's the last stretch. It's the full-on stretch to 700. We're almost there. So if you want to help out, do your part, and that's all I ask. Not forcing you. Don't have to do it, but we're almost there. Almost there. So I think that's all. I don't want to ramble on for another 20 minutes or so. So that's just what I wanted to get there. So please help me out with my new series I hope I'm going to start, and also the 700 subscribers. So thank you. Oh, one last request. I would like to have a custom thumbnail for the Warriors Geeky News. Unfortunately, I can't make one. I am crap at it. I've tried to make one at least 2 or 3 times, and it's been out of balls. So I'd like to make a request. If you wish to make a custom thumbnail for me for the Warriors Geeky News, you are more than welcome to. Just send me it via Twitter, Facebook, or PM on YouTube. Any style of art is welcome, and if you want, you're more than welcome to. And you will get a plug and a shout out and credit for doing the thumbnail. So that's just why I get it there. So that's the final thing. Thank you for watching. As always, I am Scottish Warrior 92, and I'll see you all later. Ciao for now. Mwah.